Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be discussing two interesting topics. So the first one is that Elon Musk threatens to ban all Apple devices at his company. The second one is that OpenAI Sora has been exposed. Exposed in the sense that everything has been exposed, especially the balloon head video. So stay tuned as we delve deeper into this interesting piece of news. So let's get started. Now I'm here at a blog in which it says Elon Musk threatens to ban iPhones and Macs at his companies, and the companies include all of his companies that he owns. So here he says that because why he's banning Apple devices is because Elon Musk is not happy about the partnership between Apple and ChatGPT creator OpenAI. So here it says that he would ban Apple devices at his company, which includes SpaceX and X among others, if iPhone maker Apple went ahead with the AI plans announced which on Monday. So on Monday it was announced that Apple would integrate OpenAI at the operating system level. So here, because Musk said that it would have some security violation. He also said that visitors who come to his company will have to check their Apple devices at the door. Means at the door you have to give your Apple devices where they will be stored in a Faraday cage. Now I'll tell you what does Faraday means here. It's an enclosure. That cage is an enclosure which will block the electromagnetic waves which are crucial or important for communications, which requires the cellular, wireless internet, and Bluetooth signals. Because Musk said that in a separate post that Apple has no clue what's actually going on once they hand your data over to OpenAI. Means they said that Elon Musk said that Apple is handing over your data to OpenAI because at the event of WWDC 2024, Apple said that they would integrate ChatGPT in Apple, means in iOS, there would be ChatGPT. So here, there's also one more thing that here also they said that they would produce a smarter Siri because as they're integrating ChatGPT with iOS 18, so Siri would be smarter and it would deliver more personalized tools to users. And here also Greg Brockman, the OpenAI president, said that ChatGPT would be integrating means it would be combined into the Apple's operating systems for iPhones, iPads, and Mac computers. Means he said, we are partnering with Apple to integrate ChatGPT right into iOS, iPad OS, and Mac OS, and it will be available later this year. He's very excited. He posted on X. So Musk said as he co-founded OpenAI in 2015. Now he runs a rival firm called XAI. So because XAI also produced Grok. So he said that he had the fraud relationship with his former company and the CEO Sam Altman, and he also sued also them for breaching the OpenAI's agreement. And because the OpenAI's he called them that they're breaching the agreement because he said that OpenAI was supposed to deliver the AGIs, the artificial general intelligence for the public use, and it would be non-profit. So, but OpenAI, they said that these claims are extraordinary and a fiction, and also suggested Musk is just jealous that he's no longer involved in the company. So, Musk employees may have limited options if he wants to ban the rival AI or even OpenAI from his companies. But Microsoft also like facing a backlash over privacy concerns. They said that they would turn off AI security features, like the not security features, the AI features by default. So because they said that the Apple's AI approach is more privacy conscious than others because they are like process on as much on the device as possible, and also it asks the users before sending information to AI. Means it happens in Apple, like for example whatever app you open, It happens that they ask you whether they said they allow the trackings or the send the information. They ask you like in each AI, but if you say like do not allow, so they do not send that, because they said that Apple's AI approach is actually more privacy conscious. And here they also said that it remains to be seen how that workflow ends up being used in practice. But this just feels like sore grapes from Musk, who runs a competing AI company that was not given the Apple contract. So that's why they say because the Apple contract was not given, so he thinks that he has the problem of it. So here also there was one more, because this was the thing that here there was the announcement that Siri to integrate with ChatGPT in iOS 18, because how the Apple announced that Siri will soon tap into OpenAI's ChatGPT, which means that Siri would be more advanced and it would better perform due to integration with ChatGPT. Because here also Sam Altman said they're very happy to be partnering with Apple to integrate ChatGPT into their devices later this year. So this also, and there was one more post on X in which Elon Musk said that Apple is not smart enough to make their own AI, so that's why they're partnering with OpenAI to integrate the ChatGPT with the iOS 18. And he also thinks that he's concerned about the privacy. He thinks that because Apple will send all the data to OpenAI, and so that's why it would cause some security violation. And now the next piece of interesting news is that about the balloon head Sora video. So how before that Sora announced or Sora released the balloon head video, you can see here. Yep, this was the airhead. It was made by Shy Kids with Sora. So there was a balloon head video in which the head of the person, instead the head of a person, it was a balloon. And you can see how the person is walking and even going in the metro and playing and all that stuff. So here, I'll tell you actually what happened. Now, during the so here it says that the Sora video of the balloon head, it wasn't all AI generated. Means this whole demo was not AI generated. It was actually there was done some editings were done. Now let me tell you about it. So here they said that because Sora is not ready to replace Hollywood just yet, because even there was an interview by FX Guide. There was an interview in the recent. There was an interview with FX Guide, Patrick Cederberg from the Shy Kids team. They said they had to turn to traditional VFX techniques to fix the consistency issues. With the shots generated by OpenAI's tool, means the things that was or the shots that was created by the OpenAI's tool, they had some consistency issues and they had to turn to traditional VFX techniques. So it wasn't all AI generated. As you don't know about Shy Kids, so Shy Kids were one of a dozen or so creative professionals which were offered the chance to test drive Sora and access through a ChatGPT like interface and with guardrails around copyright in place. Now, here they said that it's a very, very powerful tool that we're already dreaming up all the ways it can slot into our existing process. But they say that there were some examples in which there was that Zora generated that some unwanted faces appearing on the balloon, or the yellow balloon was showing up as red, means instead of the yellow balloon showing up, the red balloon was showing up. And even in one of the scenes in which the character was chasing his head across a courtyard, they had to turn to rotoscoping in Adobe After Effects. Means Sora did not do that. They used the rotoscoping in Adobe After Effects. So here also in the Sora clip that they said the man had a head and the balloon was red, means the clip that Sora created or generated, in that the man had a head and the balloon was red. And so to solve it out, they painted out the head and changed the color of the balloon in After Effects, as they couldn't get it to do in Sora exactly as needed, means Sora couldn't perform the way as they wanted it to. So here they said also it is not a fast process, means working with Sora is not a fast process because clips can take up to 20 minutes to render or use, regardless of how long they are, and this increases when demand for server time is high. Means regardless of how long the videos are, whether it's a 20-second video or a 30-second video, but it is taking up the time, means Sora is taking up a lot of time. So here they said that remember the airhead video. Now here, this was the Sora clip which was created, that the balloon was red and there was a man head. So they had to do some like editing on Adobe After Effects. So here this was the post. So here they said that airhead video made with Sora. It They used the rotoscoping and manual VFX. So here this was the thing that you can see. This is the original Sora clip, and this one after the effects and the Adobe After Effects. So this was the generated thing. So means Sora couldn't do the task that it was asked to do. So here Sora is lacking. So the demo video that you see is fake and it's not real because the Sora couldn't produce the clips. It was they had to manually do the VFX and the things in Adobe and other things. So it's not real. So that is all from my side. Thank you so much.